Hey guys, today I'm doing this holographic makeup tutorial. I am so excited for this. I've wanted to do a holographic makeup tutorial for about like a month now, and I finally have the chance. So I am so obsessed with how this turned out. It's so like futuristic and not wearable, but I don't care. I'm about to go to the grocery store right now and I don't care. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching and let's get into it. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I haven't shown you guys how I've been filling in my eyebrows in quite a while, so I thought that I would do that today. So I'm just filling them in with this brow pencil, just doing light dragging strokes on my brows, and I'm not really holding it very closely to the tip of the brow pencil because if I do that, it's going to apply really dark and harsh, and that's not what I'm going for, especially because I do have blonde hair. I don't want my eyebrows to be like bam in your face. So I'm just holding it back pretty far, lightly dragging it through my brows to give me a nicer, more natural looking eyebrow effect. Next, I'm going to use the Painterly Paint Pot to carve out the bottom of my eyebrows with a concealer brush, and then I'm going to drag that primer down on the eyelid and pat it in with my finger just to use it as a base for my eyeshadows. And then I'm just going to set my eyes with any kind of powder that is close to my skin tone, and this just makes it so that when you go over your eyelid with any other eyeshadows, they're gonna blend right over that smooth surface, because if you just left it super sticky, then it's gonna kind of apply a little bit more patchy than you want it to go on. So I'm just using the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D to do this. And that's pretty much how I prep and prime my eyes and do my eyebrows. So this is what I do before I do anything else with my makeup, because it frames my eyes. It gives me the basically like frame for what I'm gonna be doing all over this area. So now we can move on. The first shade I'm gonna use is Carnival from Makeup Geek. It's a hot pinky purple shade, and on my E35 brush, I'm gonna put this into the crease of my eye. Next, I'm taking the Power of Makeup palette by Nikki Tutorials in Too Faced, and I'm going to take the color Wham Bam. It's this electric, super purple color, and I'm going to put that in the outer and the inner corner of the eye. To do this, I'm using the Crown C513 pencil brush. And then I'm going to take my E25 brush with that Carnival shade and blend out these edges so that they're not super harsh. Next, I'm going to take the ColourPop eyeshadow in Too Shy. It is like a cobalt iridescent blue-purple shade, and I'm going to pop that on the inner and the outer corner again with a pencil brush. Then to deepen that up even more, I'm going to take Contrast eyeshadow from MAC. It is a super deep indigo blue shade, and when I put it on, it's going to kind of mix all these colors together to create almost like a deep purple / deep blue color. I don't know, I feel like it goes perfectly with this look, so I'm just putting that over even deeper on the inner and outer corners. Now to blend it out this time, I'm going to use a little bit of the Makeup Forever M928 eyeshadow just to add some of that more deeper purple. And if you guys have watched me for a while, you know that this is my absolute favorite shade in the entire world. And so I had to incorporate it today because I felt like it was perfect for this look. And then of course go back in with Carnival and blend that out even more. So I've got like hella under eye fallout, like it accentuates my bags. So I'm just gonna take a brush and just buff it away. There we go. Next, I'm gonna take the Milk Makeup Supernova Holographic Stick, and just with my finger, I'm gonna put it on my finger like that, and then I'm going to just press that on the center of the eye. Over top of the holographic stick, I'm going to take the Moonchild Glow Kit from Anastacio. On the outer corners, I'm going to take Blue Ice with a little bit of Purple Horseshoe and put that there, and then on the very, very center, I'm going to take Lucky Clover. Lucky Clover has more of like a green cast, so this eye is going to go from pink to purple to blue and then back to purple and then to green in the center. So it's going to look really holographic and hopefully show like a million different shades on the eye. And now once it looks like this, where it looks a little bit more sloppy, just grab that E25 brush and blend the outer colors in, and it's going to drag more of that purple into it, and it's also going to help it fade. See how that looks more purpley? Because I have some purple left over on this brush, and it's just going to drag in slightly and fade. So it goes super dark and then more iridescent, just kind of like that. And I'm going to try this out. I'm going to take Blue Moon, and hopefully this will work as my highlight. Yes. And now for my eyeliner, I'm going to give myself a wing, and I'm going to use the Waveline eyeliner from MAC. Today I'm going to be priming with the Jouer Anti-Blemish Mattifying Primer. This is one of my favorite primers because it's nourishing but yet keeps you matte all day long. I quickly want to just apply the Milk Makeup Supernova Holographic Highlighter to my cheekbones because I want to see what happens if I put it on before my foundation. So I'm just going to apply it like straight from the stick. We'll see what happens. I've never used this before, so we'll see how this goes. And for my foundation, I'm going to mix the Too Faced Born This Way foundation with the Laguna Liquid Bronzer because I have a soft tan on right now that's developing, and it will give me a more accurate color than just the foundation would. And I'm using the Crown Pro C519 foundation brush to buff all of this in. I think this is going to be too light, but whatevs. I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream in shade 5 Neutral. We'll see how this goes. To buff that in, I'm using the Crown Pro C517 brush because this is my new favorite concealer buffer inner brusher. I'm going to go back in with the Milk Supernova highlighter, and I'm using this brush for the first time. This is the Crown Pro C508 brush. It's like an angled synthetic brush, and stipple that right on the cheekbone. Then I'm going to use the Kat Von D setting powder, and I'm going to set my entire face using the Crown C518 brush. And then I'm going to contour like crazy using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette with the MAC 109 brush just because I want to look super sculpted because I want that to contrast the highlight. And since this entire look is about the highlight and the holographicness of it, I want the contour to be pretty strong so that it can really contrast with the highlight. Alright, now for the fun part, I'm going to go back into the Moonchild Glow Kit from Anastacio. I think I'm going to make just a little concoction on my cheekbone. So, I'm going to take this star color right there in the middle, pop that on, and then I'm going to take some of the blue ice and pop that on too. I'm going to take a little bit of that pink heart and blend it into the cheek too. Lucky Clover, and put that right in the center. So they're all in kind of like different spots so that it looks, you know, duochrome-y and holographic-y. For blush today, I'm going to use Peony Petal from MAC, and I'm applying it with the 168 brush from MAC. And then I'm going to take some of that pink heart shade and kind of feather it over that even more. Ooh, so glowy. I don't know how I feel. So now for the under eye, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I really want to mirror the top onto the bottom lash line. So I'm going to take Contrast from MAC and M928 from Make It Forever and put them both on the outer and inner corner of the eye. I'm going to take Carnival and buff that out just like we did on the top. In the waterline on the inner and outer corner, I'm going to take Waveline and smudge it into the lash line. I'm also leaving the center of the waterline blank. And then just like we did to the center of the eyelid on the top, I'm going to do a little concoction of these shades right on the bottom. So I'm going to take the Lucky Clover right in the very center and then feather it out with some blue ice and the purple horseshoe. I'm going to add some glitter to the bottom lower lash line right in the center there. I'm using the NYX Glitter Primer first to give it some tackiness so that this can stick to it. And then I'm going to add some glitter. Now this was limited edition and I'm so sorry. This is a duochrome red, purple, white glitter from Sephora collection, and I'm sure if you search for different iridescent glitters you could find something very similar. So this is the one that I'm using because it's the one that I had that matched this look the best, but use whatever you have at home. I'm quickly just going to apply some mascara and then I'm going to highlight the inner corners using that blue ice and the star shade. I am applying the House of Lashes Boudoir lashes to the top. I'm going to apply the Brills lipstick from ColourPop. It's like a pinky lavender shade. And I'm also going to feather in some of this hot pink lip liner called Shock Value from MAC. And I'm going to put most of the pigmentation on the outer corners of the lips. Then I'm going to take the blue ice shade I'm gonna feather it down the center. Alright, that's it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this holographic makeup tutorial. If you did, please thumbs it up and subscribe. Trust me, you will want to subscribe because I am working on some really cool shit for Halloween and it's coming soon, October 1st. Get ready. I'm so excited. So make sure you subscribe because you do not want to miss out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you later. Bye. My phone is ringing.